A surprising one on the first, because I don't fancy it, but maybe you can explain why. Your selection's now Baltimore Rock in the 2 o'clock. Your reasoning behind that, Melissa?
Well, hopefully David Pipe and Tom Scudamore can pick up where they left off today with Dr. Harper, the horse I put up on Twitter this morning. And I feel that he can improve on his Imperial Cup run. He must do to take this race. But he's a horse full of potential. He seems to have turned the corner since the start of spring, and he had some decent types in behind when winning the Imperial Cup, including Vibrato Valtat, which was expected to win for the Nichols stable, and the well-touted Regal Encore. So I think he can surprise a few here in the first.
Did it surprise you they didn't go for the jackpot? Obviously, winning the race at Sandown, normally, I mean, probably because it didn't actually get into the county hurdle, but he didn't run at Cheltenham.
I'm quite a fan of horses coming to Aintree fresh. I was on First Lieutenant today, and that didn't quite come off. But I think that it does benefit the horses, and you would be quite keen to see a bit of improvement from him. And maybe he has been saved for Aintree. You'd hope so, and we're looking for a good run.
All right. Well, let's move on to the 305 and your selection there.
I've gone for a bit of an old favourite in this one, Peter. One for wishful thinking. He's a bit of a thinker himself. He's now 11 and in the veteran stage, but I think Philip Hobbs has found the key to him this year. He's had problems with his breathing in the past, but this year he hasn't seemed to put up a bad run at all. He's been running really consistently and ran pretty well behind Union East over this track earlier in the year. He's got a bit of seconditis at Aintree, and he could do with finding the winner's enclosure, but it's not the best of race by Aintree standards. We've got no Sprinter Sacre this year. And I'd fear Tona Duderie as a danger, but hopefully the old boy can win the 305 and make me happy.
Okay, and moving on to the 415 and the 525.
The 415, this is the Racing Post nap. My nap for tomorrow is Beat That, trained by Nicky Henderson. Trainer's a master at getting horses ready for this festival, and the race was won by no less than at Fisher's Cross last year. This horse destroyed Champagne West in a maiden hurdle, and I don't really believe he was at his best last time when beaten by Kilala Key, who's been running consistently all year. He's had a 119-day break, which means he should come here to the top of his game, and he should have strengthened up for that break, and hopefully he can run out a ready winner. Okay,
and finally the 525. I've got a selection. This is the bumper, right?
It is, yeah. What have you gone for, Peter?
The Governess.
Oh, right, okay, top one.
Yes, and you've gone for?
Plumstone.
Okay.
For the sort of more unfashionable Charlie Mann stable, may I say, but she won on her debut at Lingfield, and surprising jockey booking here. Barry Geraghty takes the ride for the Charlie Mann stable, and you wouldn't have many bumper runners, and this one ran out a good winner at Lingfield and is open to any amount of improvement. So you'd hope really that she'd go there with a pretty good chance. It's very competitive, but hopefully my followers will be seeing the green and red colours emerging from the Aintree Straight in the last race.
Okay, and lovely. So the 415 is where your nap is. That's Beat That.
It is.
Before we let you go, we did ask everyone that's on the phone tonight for a couple of selections in the Grand National. It'd be quite interesting to see if our Twitter people and social media people agree with your two selections. But what two are you putting up against the field for Saturday?
Okay, well, I've plumped for two outsiders. I'm not really a fan of the ones at the head of the market, such as Long Run. I think he'll blunder his chance away, and Sam Whaley Cohen and do well to stay in the saddle. And I don't really think Tidal Vale fancy it too much and probably be pulled up. So I've gone for Big Shoe, nothing to do with shopping, fondness for shopping.
I like Big Shoe too, Melissa, so we agree.
Do you?
Like Big Shoe. I'm on Big Shoe as well, Melissa, actually.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, we all like a Big Shoe.
Oh, lovely. I have to do some shopping afterwards if he wins then. And, he's proven over unconventional obstacles. It looks like he's been laid out for this race. The trainer seems to be pretty confident, and he now gets £5 off Balthazar King rather than £3 when he ran last time over at the cross country at Cheltenham. So, you can see him hunting round, I think, at the back of the field before creeping into it late on.
Okay, and the second one? Have you got a second one, or is that just the one? You're just going for that?
I'm going for that. That's my main shot, but I'm going for Alvarado as well each way. Paul Maloney has been placed in these colours for the last 5 seasons, I believe. Kappa Blur and State of Play, 2 great national horses. And this one sneaks in off 10 stone 2. Won over 3 miles 3, I believe, at Cheltenham earlier in the year. Had Monbeg Dude, who reopposes today, behind. And you can get a bit of 40 to 1 about this one. Again, he'll be like Big Shoe, sneaking round at the back. So that's where I'll be looking on Saturday at 4:15.
Okay. All right, lovely. Well, thanks very much indeed, Melissa.